8th grade lesson 12.2, we're talking about the converse of the Pythagorean theorem, where we're given the length of three sides and we're asked, do these sides form a right triangle? Okay, so for example, on your homework, 12.2 form number 4 says, do the sides 12, 15, and 18 form a right triangle? How are we going to figure that out? Well, the longest side, which in this case would be 18, that is always the hypotenuse. The longest side is always the hypotenuse. So we can plug 18 in for c in our equation, a squared plus b squared equals c squared. And if we plug 18 in for c, then 10 and 15 are both of the legs, a and b. So we can let's call this a, let's call this b, and the hypotenuse is c. So I'll have 10 squared plus 15 squared equals 18 squared. Let's see if that's true. So in my calculator, I can plug in 10 squared plus 15 squared, and I would get 325. Okay, then on the right side of the equal sign, I have 18 squared. 18 squared is 324. So is this true? Does 325 equal 324? No, it doesn't. Okay, so since it does not equal, a squared plus b squared does not equal c squared, therefore these sides, 10, 15, and 18, do not form a right triangle. So you would answer no for number 4. Let's look at another one. This is number 6 in your form. You have 2.5, 6, and 6.5. Okay, do these sides form a right triangle? How are we going to check that? Well, the longest side here, 6.5, we can call c because the longest side would be the hypotenuse. So this must be a and that must be b. Let's plug it in. A squared plus b squared equals c squared. A is 2.5, I'll square it. B is 6, square it. C is 6.5, square it. Okay, what is 2.5 squared plus 6 squared? 2.5 squared plus 6 squared, I get 42.25. What about 6.5 squared? 6.5 squared, 42.25. So is this true? Does 42.25 equal 42.25? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Okay, so yes, a squared plus b squared does equal c squared. Therefore, these sides, 2.5, 6, and 6.5, they do, yes, form a right triangle.